going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies having a little bit of a sluggish start to their week. You can see Bitcoin is in fact down slightly today. We can't seem to break back above the $9,000 level. We tried 2 times. We did get rejected. Now, we have spoken about the fact that Bitcoin does look like it was forming a potential bull flag. Now, I do want to point out that at the time of making this video, Bitcoin is actually sitting slightly below the CME futures gap at around 8,795, but that's not really what I want to go into today. What I want to talk about is the fact that we have the halving coming up in about a week, and there are a lot of mixed interpretations of what we should be expecting. Now, in the past, we have seen either slightly non-events or even actual dumps. For example, right here on the July 9th halving, Bitcoin actually fell from a price of around $725 down to $465 just after the halving. So are we looking for another massive halving dump? Well, if you guys had an opportunity to watch my video that I put out on April 21st, I actually talked about a potential 50% dump possible for Bitcoin during the halving, and I want to revisit that today and basically go over whether or not we could still see that in the card. So that's definitely what I want to go into, but I do have some positive news today. I also have one thing that Bitcoin hasn't done in quite a long time, actually, since the beginning of last year, and when Bitcoin did that, it signaled a 182% rally, and we just did it again. So we do have some good, we do have some bad. If that sounds good to you, you know what to do. Also, we're giving away the Ledger Nano S today. That'll be at the end of the video. If you have not subscribed, definitely consider it, because guess what, guys? We got yesterday's video shadow banned yet again. If you look it up in searches, it's not there, but that's okay. We're going to keep pressing on. We're going to keep making videos, and hopefully YouTube will just sort that problem out. Now, without further ado, guys, let's dive in. So, yes, basically having a look at the previous halvings, you can see right here, we did have a run up to it, but then during the halving, we actually had a slight sideways and then downwards movement, and then the most recent halving, like I just showed you guys, we did have that dump. In fact, we got all the way up right here to about $775 before then having a dump down to $465, right? Now, you can see there are a lot of bearish signals across the board. For example, Byzantine General, he points out BitMEX Premium, Bitfinex shorts, BitMEX funding. He talks about the alpha and the matrix as well. And yeah, Crypto Michael, he's a guy that I definitely follow on Twitter, and he was saying that there may be a retest of around the 200 weekly moving average. We could even see prices fall down to about the, kind of around the $5,500 level, or some people are saying even $4,500. Well, let's have a look and let's see if that is possible. Having a look today, yes, we do have the possibility of closing the CME futures gap, which we are sitting slightly below. So maybe the charts are just waiting for the open. We go up, we close it, and then we continue downwards. That is a possibility. You can see right here, we were looking at a potential bull flag. We still do have a possible bull flag as well. However, now that we did have this second retouch down here that we had back here, it's starting to kind of look like a potential descending triangle. You can see right here, obviously the chart could push the price sideways, maybe even for a couple more days. However, we do know that descending triangles are usually bearish. They tend to break down to the downside. If that was the case and we did get to the end of this triangle, that would actually push the Bitcoin price down to about $7,700 in the short term. However, we could still technically be putting in some kind of a bullish flag, which then, like I said, we would have a target way up above me at around the $10,400, $10,500 level. Now, here's the ultimate sort of, potential bearish situation, I guess, if you want to call it. We spoke yesterday about how Bitcoin macro, if we take the bottoms of all the lows and the tops of all the recent highs, actually, this dates even back to 2013, and we zoom in, you do notice that Bitcoin has been trapped sort of in this pattern right here between these two significant levels, right? So here's the halving right here. Would it be possible to see a dump leading into or just after the halving? Of course it would be. And like I said in my video yesterday, if you guys had a chance to check it out, some people still aren't seeing the videos. They're not showing up in searches. But you can see right here, if Bitcoin was to take a dump to the downside, we could potentially retouch touch some of those lower levels. And if we actually put the 200 weekly moving average back on the charts, that's that pink line right here, you do notice that it held us down right here during last bottom of the bear, and right here during the crazy Black Thursday event. So that is sitting at around $5,735. And as you can see, it has been a major support for Bitcoin in the past. So that still is a possibility. Now, let's talk about something bullish. Now, I want to talk about the fact that we have just recently put in 7 weekly candles for Bitcoin. Now, the last time that Bitcoin did that right here was actually coming out of the bottom of the crazy 2018 bear market. This is actually how we started 2019 back in February. And you could see we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 monthly green candles, or weekly green candles, excuse me. And then right here, we actually did put in a little bit of a red doji. So if you have a look at what we're doing right now, we are putting in a little bit of a red candle. Now, it's not a red doji, but we could potentially end with a very indecisive week, right? So if that's the case, well, then maybe we will have something similar to the last time that Bitcoin had its 180% pump. And the time that we had it before that, not including clearly when we had it during the major bull run, because we were in a bull run, but right before that, leading up to it, the last time that we had it was right back here in November of 2016, and that pretty much sparked the ultimate run up to the 20K level. So let me know what you guys think about that. Fundamentally, we also have some pretty bullish news for Bitcoin. We have the hash rate hitting an all-time high according to the hourly chart on Glassnode. Now, keep in mind, most of these charts, they do moving averages. They either do the 7-day or the 30-day. But if we actually look at the hourly charts, we did in fact briefly break an all-time high for hash rates. But, you know, having a look right here at the chart, even if you want to just zoom out and look at the 30-day moving average for the hash rate, okay, yes, it is still a little bit lower. However, look at that recovery. What an insane recovery we had from the bottom. So it's still looking good, guys. It's still going up. This is showing me that fundamentals are strong leading into the Bitcoin halving, regardless of what we see for price action, right? I mean, the moon over here, he says the Bitcoin inflation is currently 3.6% per year. In 9 days, the inflation will be cut to 1.8%. That puts the scarcity of Bitcoin very close to that of gold, which has a 1.6% inflation. This means that the price of Bitcoin should go to 300,000 to 500,000 to match gold. I'm actually going to retweet that. That's a very bullish tweet. I do like that tweet. But yeah, you could see right here, you know, Max Kaiser, he was kind of making fun of Warren Buffett. He said, now that Buffett is out of the game and stock buybacks are rightly being called out as fraudulent, investors will ask, if Buffett was dead wrong about so much, was he wrong about Bitcoin and gold? The answer is yes. Buffett killed his reputation by being stupid about Bitcoin. And also, just wanted to throw this in before we end the video today. If you guys had a chance to check out Billions, I'm not going to play this clip because I'm definitely going to get hit with a copyright, but there was an interrogation scene where Paul Giamatti basically asked the guy, why, did you choose to invest in Bitcoin or have these Bitcoin mining farms? And he's like, it's not even backed by anything, to which he goes, what is fiat backed by? So it was kind of funny to see that in a popular television show. And one little bit of downside that I did want to point out is the fact that we did actually see Bitcoin fees reaching over $2.50, which is incredibly high. This is one of the reasons why you do hear a lot of criticism about Bitcoin, why a lot of people talk about using other altcoins, you know, like Ethereum, XRP, Nano, whatever it is. So yeah, this is a problem for Bitcoin moving forward, but I just wanted to point that out and be realistic. We were seeing some high fees. If we do start to have a crazy bull run again, and we do start seeing fees up to like $30 again for Bitcoin transactions, not going to be good for Bitcoin. So that is definitely still one of the hurdles Bitcoin needs to get over moving forward in the future. But speaking of altcoins, Whale Alert says, we normally do not comment on projects, but we have decided to remove Hex from Whale Alert because it does not fit our view of what blockchain is. Make sure to do your research and be wary of big promises. Let me know, guys. Are you invested in Hex? What do you think about that moving forward? So that's all I got today. We're keeping today's video nice and sweet. It is Monday. You know, every Monday we do give away a Ledger Nano S to one lucky winner. Last week we actually had 8 videos, so lots of opportunities to win. So we have to change this from 10 to 8 generate. So that is video number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this was Russia dumping gold potentially to buy Bitcoin. Let's give away a Ledger Nano S to one lucky winner. Pop this in here. Let's get the comments. All right. Yeah, I don't know why. What is going on with this? Hold on, guys. There's something really wrong with this. Sometimes it doesn't do the comments. Let's try it again. I don't understand. We're going to have to start picking a new YouTube comment picker, guys. All right, guys, I gave it a quick refresh. Let me try this again. I don't know what is going on. Okay, well, that is the video, so we're just going to have to do a random pick again. I'm going to have to... Do you guys have a better random comment picker than this? Because this one is obviously not working. It just... Look, it literally just keeps saying no comments found. So I don't really understand why that's happening. But okay, so we'll have to do a random comment pick. All right, so we'll just scroll down and wherever my... We'll get a bunch of We'll get a bunch of comments open first so we make it fair. Get a bunch open. All right, so I'm just going to do this with my eyes closed. Are you guys ready? All right, we're going to pick a random comment here. Here we go. And stop. Keep up the good work, Crypto Zombie. All right, so I landed on Tales of George from 5 days ago. So you are the winner for the Ledger Nano S. I don't know what is wrong with that website. I'm going to start using a different one. We had problems with it last week too. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit me up for the Ledger Nano S in my official About Me section, or you can go to the Telegram group, absolutely free. Sorry about that. We're going to have to find a new website. That one's obviously not working. Thanks again, guys. You rock. You're the reason that I do this every single day. Hopefully YouTube decides to stop shadow banning my videos, but we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just have to move to a totally different platform. I have been looking into things like Library, BitChute, stuff like that. Question is, will the average YouTube viewer actually use those platforms? That is to be seen. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming back to the channel. I love you. You're the reason I'll do this every single day, even if they ban me. My name's K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto. And of course, peace out.